Hello, and welcome to the Pittsburgh City Council Cablecast public hearing for Wednesday, February 19th, 2020. My name is Louise Chris, and with us today is Alex Nagy, our sign language interpreter. The public hearing will be on the following legislation. Bill 2019-2031. Ordinance amending the Pittsburgh Code, Title 9, Zoning, Article 1, Section 902.03, Zoning Map, by changing from EMI, Educational Medical Institution, to UI, Urban Industrial, property with frontage on Jane Street, 20th Street, 21st Street, Mary Street, Edwards Way, and Harcum Way, in the Allegheny County Block and Lot System, 17th Ward. This concludes the reading for the Cablecast public hearing for Wednesday, February 19th, 2020. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this Cablecast public hearing of Pittsburgh City Council for today, Wednesday, February 9th, 2020. We are here to discuss Bill 2031. We will have an extremely brief presentation by our Department of City Planning, and then we'll go immediately into public comment. But first, Madam Clerk, would you please read the purpose of Bill 2031?
Bill 2031, ordinance amending the Pittsburgh Code, Title 9, Zoning, Article 1, Zoning Map, by changing from EMI, Educational Medical Institution, to UI, Urban Industrial, property with frontage on Jane Street, 20th, 21st, Mary Street, Edwards Way, and Harcum Way, in the Allegheny County Block and Lot System, 17th Ward.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. We are represented here today by Ann Kramer of our Department of City Planning to give us a brief overview of the process by which brought us here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is a zone change petition, again, as Madam Clerk mentioned, to change the zoning map from Educational Medical Institutional, EMI, to Urban Industrial, that's UI zoning. This was reviewed by the Planning Commission at its meeting on November 5th of 2019, and the Planning Commission recommended the zone change up to City Council. The posting for this City Council hearing was in accordance with the zoning code, was completed on January 28th of 2020.
Thank you very much. We have no registered speakers here this morning or this afternoon. However, we do have a number of people that took time out of the day that wish to be part of our public record, and so I am going to go into public comment now. Each speaker will be given 3 minutes in which to address council. We ask that when you come to the podium, you begin by giving your name, the neighborhood in which you reside for our public record, and the clerk will set the timer. Your 3 minutes will begin. The green light will indicate the start. Excuse me, the yellow light will indicate 1 minute to summarize. The red light means your time will have expired. Would you come up and register your comment, please?
Afternoon, Ben Kelly. Oxford Development Company, resident of Highland Park, but work at 2545 Railroad Street. Here on behalf of UPMC, who's seeking a rezoning of the old Southside, UPMC Southside Hospital campus from EMI, Educational Medical Institutional, to UI, Urban Industrial. The reason for the request is hospital operations, or inpatient and outpatient operations at the hospital campus ceased about 10 years ago. The medical uses have phased out again over time to today. Currently, there are some uses in the building for IT, and UPMC wishes to expand that use and is exploring the possibility of renovating the building to better accommodate those IT uses and those requirements. The EMI zoning is actually attached to the master plan at Mercy Hospital. So the campus was known as UPMC Mercy Southside. EMI requires that medical uses or institutional uses may maintained in those structures so long as it's under the master plan. So in order to renovate and reuse the buildings, they would need to be removed from underneath the guidance of the Mercy master plan. Because the way zoning law works, and it requires being rezoned to something that is contiguous, so something that allows for those uses and also contiguous, so there's not to create a spot zone. The campus is adjacent to a UI district, and we're seeking only to be folded into the existing UI district within the Southside.
Good.
Thank you.
Yep, Ben, thank you. We had a couple other people in the audience that wish to register comment. You're welcome to come up at this time if you would like. Going once. Okay, all right. So I apologize. We did have one registered speaker, Mr. Joseph Slick, who I do not see in here today. So with that, I'm going to close the public comment portion of the public hearing and I guess adjourn. I'll make very brief comment. If I may. As Ben was saying, over the last 10, 12 years now, there has been sort of a reinvention of the Southside campus, Southside Hospital campus. It was reinvented into Southside Mercy Outpatient Center and existed very well for probably 8 or 10 years. And now that the Urgent Care Center has been reestablished at 24th and Jane with all of the services, mammogram, blood work, and the like is all reestablished at the Urgent Care, it is the wish of UPMC to reinvent this building to be more of a tech center and to be able to house, we're being told upwards of 800 or so employees in the building, which would really be a major boost to that corridor to keep it healthy and active and people participating in the health and well-being of the South Side. So that's the purpose of why we're here today. I certainly am going to support this and encourage my colleagues to support it as well. Madam Clerk, we can put it on for next Wednesday. I will be, no, I won't be out of town. I will be here next Wednesday. I thought I might be out. Yeah, I don't leave until after that. So that would be perfect if you wouldn't mind. I just won't be here for the final vote, but I'll reach out to members and ask them if they'll please support. So can we put it back on the agenda for next Wednesday? Okay, so with that, we're adjourned from this public hearing.